Oh, good spread. And it's Neves.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pull did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, cracking ball. Pedro Neto! Against the crossbar! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Portugal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, red, nice interception. Gonzalez. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Tagliafico. And it's McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Now it's Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Martinez goes long.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Portugal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Out again for a throw-in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Messi. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now this... Can he finish? And a neat finish! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Always goal side. Nuno Mendes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, goes for a shot! It's hit the crossbar.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good finish. But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Argentina have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Simeone coming on here. They need a difference maker.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Bruno Fernandes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think they deserve it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo even, and that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling. Molina.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
De Paul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gonzalez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Molina, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bruno He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. De Paul, still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Picked up and the shot! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Pedro Neto. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Threads one in. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
McAllister. Played out to the left flank. That has been slung wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home. Oh, what a mistake! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rafael Leao. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Bruno Fernandes, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and the shots! Bruno Guimaraes. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Brazil have a free kick. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think if they're going to win this, they're going to have to play to the strengths of this fella, João Pedro. Considering his power and his technical ability, you want him on the ball with space around him because he can make so much happen.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Marvellous goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They're getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Rafinha. Ruben Dias. It's a really well-measured ball. Joelinton. Alexandro. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Over to the right flank. Now it's Bruno. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spread to the right, and here's Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Portugal have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Played out towards the right wing. Ederson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. Vitinha making good progress on the right-hand side. Well timed, excellent interception. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the drive. Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Ederson. Gabriel. For Joelinton. And it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Cristiano! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ederson. Oh, good-looking ball. The muscular approach does pay off here. Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Joelinton spots it and intercepts. Rafael goes for a shot! And it's euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Bruno Fernandes duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. João Cancelo takes a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's a good ball out wide. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Neymar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, crossbar! Ederson. That is ended up in no man's land. Joelinton. Rafinha. João Pedro. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Joelinton. Pedro Neto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well driven.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Lacking in accuracy. Wiverton gets it away. And here's Rafinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ederson. And here's Neymar. Bruno Fernandes on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3.
Shot a goal! And he should have made it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Portugal have their second corner now. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano! It's hit the upright. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Rafinha. Vitinha. Distributed tidily. And it's Cancelo. Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the finish! It's hit the crossbar. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. He's got away. João Neves. Oh, good spread. João Cancelo. Now he's got space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes. Looking for the run. There's the shot! Not the most convincing of passes. What's going wide left? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neves. It's a good ball out wide. Time and again they are repelled. That's destined for the flank. Nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick. Alexandro. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar. Crunching tackle. And it's Neymar. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. He's found a way through. Rafinha is flagged offside. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. And that is out of play. Ruben Dias. Pedro Neto. Played out to the left flank. Great chance! Well taken goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has been slung wide. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bruno Guimaraes. Ederson promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, shooting chance! Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neatly clipped into space. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Pedro. Bruno Fernandes is having the time of his life here. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rafinha. João Pedro. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Done delicately. Opts to play it back. He's gone for goal. Fantastic from João Neves. About as smooth as it gets. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Pedro. Gonzalo Inacio. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's put his foot right through that one.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ederson. That's headed upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread to the right. Marquinhos cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo finding himself in space. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Weverton claims comfortable. And the counter is on. He's on it, can he get away? He is through here. Over to the right flank. Oh, he's having a go! And that's past the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ederson. Could be danger here. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertain.
Good effort from distance. He's put it wide.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries from a long way out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, that's just wide.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ederson, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. And it's Neves. Gives it back. Real chance! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! A finish right from the top draw. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's caught. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Drills one in. That's going to go a long way. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now, this could be a chance. He'll try from distance. Pedro Neto. That's destined for the flank. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Bruno Fernandes walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So welcome to another round of thrills and spills that comes with the territory of knockout football of the highest order, where we're about to witness a clash of two sides, both passionately supported and unashamedly single-minded in their quest to make the final eight. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So with every step comes heightened hope, heightened expectation, Jim.
I have to say, Peter, it would have felt good being out there too. Confidence is something that builds with every little bit of progress you make, and all of a sudden you're on the verge of the quarter-finals. Things can only get harder now.
Well, they're bound to, aren't they?
Fortune favours the...
Okafor! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zakaria. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? João Cancelo finds himself offside. Over to the right flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to...
He's having a shot! Goal! Switzerland! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with...
Tries one from range! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out to the left flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cleared away, and now the breakaway. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. And that was very necessary. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a decent clearance. Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rafael Leao. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's there to clear it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Distributed tidily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! And there's his goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Portugal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Ronaldo. Spread to the right. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Alvedi to Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. And it's Xhaka. Now, can they get him away? Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's picked it up out wide. João Cancelo with the clearance. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please make sure to watch
And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
We are up to the break. Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes. The second half then, just getting going. Inacio with a definite foul there. The second half then, he's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Definite foul there.
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! Goal! Switzerland! And again they hit the front. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defense
Tries from a long way out. And that is a routine catch.
yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Vargas. Now it's Okafor. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to pass it through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Akanji. Zakaria.
Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Here's Zakaria. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ricardo Rodriguez. Played out towards the right wing. Back where it came from.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The ball swung in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a... And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ruben Neves. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Zakaria.
Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Vega did well to stay calm there. Deftly away. Looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has a look up.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the...
Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Number 11, number 7, Embolo. Coming on the field,
Granit Xhaka.
number 16,
Vargas.
number 23.
And here's Neto. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Ricardo Rodriguez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Granit Xhaka. And it's Zakaria. Portugal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a really well-measured ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Neto. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, greatly! And it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ruben Neves with the short one. And the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Portugal, number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And there goes the final whistle. Portugal are starting to look good, very good. They're certainly looking like a team with confidence, a winning team.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.